So we're here with our son who's been visiting us for the week for Thanksgiving. He has some time off from school, and we're happy to have him here. But we also felt like it would be a great opportunity to take time to ask him some things about our parenting, to find out what he felt like we did good as parents and areas that he felt like we could improve as parents. So I'll turn it over to him to give his feedback.
All right, sweet. Well, it's great to be here with the family. I feel like growing up, it was a lot easier to have the things I could have done better like right on top of my mind. But I'll actually start off with the great things that I did. First off, I had multiple interests growing up, whether it was sports, creative stuff, just passions. And one thing that my parents did a great job of was being fully supportive in those. Taking me out to different events and talking about, okay, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do? What are you interested in? And being kind of fully supportive in those. I feel like that really helped me develop my different interests and try different things that I wouldn't have if they were a little more like, no, I don't know about that. Even like football. My mom didn't want me to do football for a certain amount of time, but I did it and I learned a lot, definitely. Additionally, I would say secondly, I did a great job with technology. And this is one of the things that when I was younger, I would have been more like, no, this isn't, like, I don't like this. But now that I'm, a little older and mature, I definitely recognize that limiting social media, phone usage when I was younger is definitely very helpful. I think I can speak for myself and a lot of my generation as well. We're even thinking about our future kids and like, dang, I don't know when I'm going to let my son or daughter be on social media. I don't know when I'm going to let my son or daughter be on, devices. Just because, like, now we know a lot of the negative impacts of it. And I think that comparatively, I started getting on social media a little bit older than most people and started having a phone a little bit older than most people did. There's times where people had phones and social media and I was like, wait, I wanted this too. So I would ask for it. And eventually I got it, but I'm thankful that they waited for a good amount of time and also limited where I used it. For example, not having it in my room, just having a space where it's just no technology. And I think if I didn't have that, like, my mind would not have been bored enough to come up with creative, ideas or things that I really can be passionate about. And thirdly, I would say one thing that excellent with was or has been encouraging me to. So there's two different perspectives, right? You can have someone who is extremely competitive. Everything's a competition. You're going against somebody else 24/7. Or you can also have there's no competition. Just do whatever you want to do, have fun. I feel like my parents did a great job of kind of having a balance where it's like, no, always try to be your own personal best. You're your competition, do your personal best, and whatever that outcome is that outcome. And I think having that mentality really helped me growing up with, limiting self-doubt, limiting comparison as much as possible, to where I was really focused on, okay, what can I do for my personal best? Whatever is the outcome is the outcome. Now, I think growing up in college, I've had a different, more of a challenging time because I haven't had my parents around me as much, right? So that things like comparison started seeping in a lot more when I got to college, to where it's like, okay, wow, wait, I'm living with these people who are not working anywhere near as hard as I've had to work for my schoolwork, and that was just daunting to me. And with that started to come thoughts of self-doubt, comparison. And when I started to feel procrastination starting to pick in, I was like, wait, I've never felt like this before. Why am I feeling like I shouldn't just get it done now? Why am I feeling like I should get it done later? And so I started to have all of these thoughts that I hadn't had growing up. And one thing that I think I would have improved on growing up is, I guess for me and my future family, I would take the time to go over, okay, what is procrastination? What is self-doubt? What are these things? What are the voices of these qualities as well at the root of it? Like, what are the phrases that these qualities bring about, so that when I got older and I had started to have them in my mind, I'd be like, wait, okay, this is procrastination, this is self-doubt. Instead of, for me, I started to really take these things personal, because it was like, wait, I am self-doubt, I am procrastination, like, I'm not able to get out of this. That's how I started to feel. So I think for me, one thing that I would do differently growing up is taking the time to sit down with my children and saying, okay, this is what procrastination is, this is what self-doubt is, and really getting them to even have a thought bucket where we can put in what are those thoughts or phrases that are procrastination or self-doubt, so we can really have those sit-ins so that when they come up later in life, you kind of can be more strategic and not take it as personal or identify with it. So yeah, those are the 3 great things. I only had one, y'all lucky, I only had one bad thing I could think about for today. I'm sure some will come up, but definitely super grateful, and yeah, that's what I got.
Well, we know it was definitely more than one bad thing that we did or not so good thing growing up, but he only thought of one this time. Mayhaps we'll do another video where he can share, part 2, where he can share some other things that we could have improved on. But I would like to encourage anyone watching this video that take time to ask your kids, regardless of their age almost, if they're at the age where they can respond back to you, ask them what do they feel like you're doing good as a parent, and what areas that you could improve on as a parent. It will be helpful for you, and it can also be helpful for you in their relationship with your child and strengthening that bond. All right? Thank you so much, and remember, parenting is a journey. Explore your growth.
Thank you.
Bye.